5 terrifying night shift stories that actually happened. Story 1. I worked the night shift as a truck driver. I was never supposed to stop there. Every truck driver in America knows the rule. If a stop isn't on your route, you don't pull in, especially at night. So when my engine died at 2:14 a.m. on a stretch of highway that wasn't supposed to have anything for 60 miles, and I saw a single gas station glowing ahead, I knew stopping there meant breaking the one rule that keeps drivers alive. I just didn't know it meant I'd almost never leave. My name is Ryan Keller. I've been driving long-haul routes for 11 years, mostly overnight. You learn to trust your instincts on the road. That night, every instinct I had was screaming, "Don't stop." The station had no sign. One pump, one flickering light. No cars, no building behind it, just open desert. The moment I stepped out of the truck, the air felt wrong. Too still. No wind, no insects, not even highway noise. The pump started on its own. I hadn't touched it. The digital display didn't show gallons or price, just a timer counting up. Behind me, my cab door slammed shut. I ran back, but the handle wouldn't move. Through the windshield, I saw someone sitting in the driver's seat, someone wearing my jacket. I screamed. The figure turned its head slowly, smiled with my face, and mouthed a word I couldn't hear. The pump stopped. Everything went dark. I woke up in my truck, engine running, fuel full. No station, no light, no road behind me, just endless asphalt ahead. Later, I checked my log. 3 hours missing. I never stop on that route anymore. And if you hear a trucker warn you about empty stations, listen. Some places don't sell fuel. They trade lives. If you're still listening, you might want to stay alert. Night isn't done yet. Story 2. I work as a night security guard. The camera footage was already deleted. Security cameras are supposed to show you the truth. At 1:52 a.m., mine showed something standing behind me. When I turned around, nothing was there. When I checked the footage again, it had already been deleted. I worked night security at an office complex in Arizona for buildings. 12 cameras. One guard, me. That night, motion alerts kept triggering on the 3rd floor. Every time I checked, the floor was empty until camera 7 showed me walking down the hallway. I was still in the control room. The version of me on the screen stopped, turned directly toward the camera, and smiled. All the lights went out. Footsteps echoed in the hallway outside the control room. Slow, bare. The door handle began to turn. I locked myself inside and called my supervisor. The call went straight to voicemail, but I heard breathing on the line. Then a voice whispered, "You're not supposed to see yourself." The cameras turned back on. All footage from that night was gone, except one frozen frame saved automatically at 1:52 a.m. It showed the hallway, and something wearing my uniform, dragging something else behind it. They transferred me to day shift. I still don't look at security monitors the same way, because sometimes cameras don't record intruders. They warn you who's already replaced you. Story 3. I work as a hospital night nurse. One patient wasn't on the records. Hospitals never sleep. But at 3:11 a.m., I found a patient who wasn't breathing and didn't exist in the system. Room 417 wasn't assigned to anyone. I knew because I checked twice. But when the call light went off, I found a man lying in the bed, eyes open, staring at the ceiling. His chart was blank. No name, no vitals, no admission record. When I tried to call a doctor, the man grabbed my wrist. "You're late," he said. "They come when it's quiet." The monitors started screaming. Every machine in the room shut off at once. The lights flickered, and the hallway outside filled with footsteps, dozens of them, approaching fast. The man sat up, smiling weakly. They don't like witnesses. The door slammed shut. Then everything stopped. The room was empty. No bed, no machines, no patient, just my handprint on the wall. Administration told me room 417 had been sealed after a fire years ago. No survivors. I still work nights, but I never answer call lights that don't show a name. Story 4. I drive the last bus every night. A passenger never got off. The last bus always runs empty. So when someone boarded at 12:58 a.m., I already knew something was wrong. The man sat in the back, never moved, never rang the bell. When we reached the final stop, I told him to get off. He didn't answer. In the mirror, I realized he didn't have a reflection. The doors opened by themselves. Cold air rushed in. The man finally stood, and the bus tilted under his weight. "You passed my stop," he said. The street outside wasn't on my route. It wasn't on any route. I floored it. When I reached the depot, the bus was empty, but under the back seat, scratched into the metal, were dozens of names. Mine was the newest. I quit the next morning. They say the route still runs, and sometimes it's full. Story 5. I work at a highway toll booth. The same car passed me twice. At 2:40 a.m., a black sedan passed through my toll booth. At 2:42 a.m., it passed through again, from the same direction. The driver never looked at me, just handed exact change. When it came through the third time, I called it in. Dispatch went silent. The fourth time, the car stopped. The driver finally looked up. His face was wrong, like it was being worn loosely. "You're not supposed to notice," he said. The booth lights went out. I heard engines all around me, cars circling, waiting. The lights snapped back on. The road was empty. Later, I learned that stretch of highway had been closed for years due to a pileup. No survivors. I don't work nights anymore, and I don't stay in booths with windows. Final outro in direct subscribe. Night shifts exist so the rest of the world can sleep. But some jobs don't protect people. They contain things. And if you made it through all 5 stories, you already know why these are better heard with the lights on. I'll be back. The night always is.